it was nice to see. I mean, we looked at our numbers from last year, and again, just reinvented the whole program last year, and we had over 500,000 impressions on all the posts for social. We ended up with the 18 vendors of room, which is the largest amount of vendors to ever participate in PitchIT in 5 years. You know, we had and we had the most communities engaged. We had these guys. We actually asked the vendors, like, give us your numbers. Like, how did you do? You know, afterwards, what was your ROI being involved in PitchIT? Even the ones that didn't win PitchIT, we're seeing a 90% increase in MRR.
It's all marketing for them. It's awareness. It's getting out into the community, showing exactly who they are and saying, hey, we're here. Get in touch with us. Absolutely.
And it's working on their speak. That's the other thing too. Like, they actually learned how to identify with their audience better. They learned how to, again, even if you're an MSP, doesn't mean you know how to talk about MSPs. You know how to talk about your MSP. You know about you and your interest. But to be able to be well-rounded is the key. A great salesperson is a great chameleon, right? That's what they are. And if you can't be that, then you have to have somebody to help you do it. And that's where you learn how to really refine your pitch. And that was the big part. You know, when we went through the program, they had 16 weeks. And in the 16 weeks, it was a lot of talking about, hey, this is what we're working on as far as how we speak to it. This is how we talk about the stuff we do. This is how we talk about where we came from. This is how we position ourselves for whether it's people that are looking to invest and acquire, or how we're talking to partners.
It's interesting. I think one thing I'm picking up off of this is that there's a significant amount of self-exploration that goes on through these exercises. Yep. And full awareness of what you do, who you are, and the impact that you bring is critical to convincing anyone that you are the right choice for them.
I couldn't agree more. It is so important. But then, and now the next piece of it though is, again, find the right fishing hole, find the right thing to say, find the way to deliver. That is all important. And then trim it down, you know, and, you know, at the end, you know, we had 18 vendors last year. We went through 16 weeks, and at the end of 16 weeks, we were able to, we did with Matt Solomon on the channel program. He graciously accepted the role of hosting us with it, because he already had the venue, the virtual pitches he did every month for all that time. So we ran 2 days, because we had to do all 18, so they couldn't do it in one day. 2 full days of all of them just doing back-to-back pitches. We allowed the MSPs to vote on them, of who their favorites were, right, based off of whatever. And we took that, and then we had other judges that were looking too, because we have to also make sure, you know, to follow the ConnectWise way as well, because they are in our ecosystem, and we are vetting them out for partners, essentially. So if we're going to put our stamp of approval on it, we better make sure it's good, right? So we had judges also paying attention how it integrates, how it matches up to our stack, how it matches up to all the competition, everything, right? And we weighed both, and we picked 3 finalists. The 3 finalists competed at IT Nation Connect in November last year, and you know, we had over 500 people in that room watching the 3 finalists pitch.
That's a large audience for someone to have in that short amount of time. And I think that hearing that's going to make a lot of vendors a bit envious right now. That's a great opportunity. And
they should be envious. Matt, they should be envious. If you're not involving yourself, you're stupid. You're foolish.
Hey, you know what? Instead of being envious, go apply.
Exactly. Application is still open to the end of this month.
Applications for the ConnectWise PitchIT program are open through April 30th, 2023. Now in its 5th year, ConnectWise's annual accelerator program is dedicated to incubating growth in startup ignition partners dedicated to the MSP space. $100,000 in grant award money is available to the top 2 finishers. No cost to apply and no cost if you're accepted. Learn more and apply at connectwise.com/theitnation/pitchit.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.